Imagine packing the power of 100 strategic missiles in every punch. Imagine needing every single megaton just to hold your own against a cybernetic army of metallic monstrosities. That's the guts of Shatterhand, the game that redefines hand-to-hand combat in the 21st century. Along with all the standards for single-player action games for the NES, 7 levels of programmed adventure, you choose the action. State-of-the-art graphics featuring 8-direction scrolling, anti-gravity levels force you to fight upside down, armed satellite robots assist you in battle. No arms on Earth can withstand the power in your hands. In Shatterhand from Natsume and Jailco in 1991. This was developed by Natsume and published by Jailco. It was originally released by Angel or Bandai in Japan in 1991 as a licensed game for the Famicom based on the live-action superhero series Super Rescue Sol Brain. How about that? Set in the year 2030, just a few years from now. So this is what the future will look like, viewers. A group of military renegades known as Metal Command, led by General Gus Grover, are seeking to conquer the world by building an army of cyborg soldiers. Steve Herman, a young police officer from the Bronx, ends up losing both of his arms during a skirmish with members of Metal Command. After the incident, Herman is offered 2 specially developed cybernetic arms developed by the Law and Order Regulatory Division, or LORD, to replace the ones he lost. Herman accepts the offer and becomes an agent codenamed Shatterhand, who is now tasked with the mission to defeat Metal Command, and probably influenced Jax from Mortal Kombat just a little bit. Side-scrolling action game, very, very similar to Natsume's Shadow of the Ninja. Very, very similar, which is good for both games. They are both very good on their own. Main character's primary attacks are his own fists, which he can also use to intercept enemy bullets. 2 types of power-ups can be retrieved by destroying the item containers scattered through each stage: coins and letter icons. Coins are used as currency, allow you to obtain additional power-ups by standing over certain platforms and crouching over it. These platforms will indicate which power-up the player will receive along with the cost of the item. There are 3 types. First will restore your health for 300 coins. Second will increase your attack power, which will change your vest color for 100 coins. And the third gives out an extra life for 2,000 coins. The letter icons are shaped in the Greek alphabet for alpha and beta. When a robotic part appears, the player can change the letter by punching it. However, punching it too many times will turn it into a large golden coin. After collecting 3 parts, a robotic satellite, or option, will appear floating alongside the player. The satellite will attack alongside the player and can be used to hover in air by crouching and holding the A button. There are 8 possible robotic satellites, depending on the combination of the letters collected, each with a different attack. For example, the Alpha Beta robot fires laser beams, while the Alpha Beta Alpha attacks with a sword. The robot can take damage from enemies, and if it sustains too much, it will eventually be destroyed. If the player already has a robotic companion and picks up the new combination, a new robot will replace the previous one. However, if the player picks up the same combination twice, while still maintaining a robot, the player and character will combine with the robot and will have more powerful attacks for a limited period before reverting to standard form. There are a total of 7 stages, dubbed Area. Area A, the factory stage, serves as the game's introductory stage, while the game's 5 subsequent stages, Areas B to F, can be played in any order. The final stage, Area G, becomes accessible when all 6 stages are complete. The player starts off the game with 2 extra lives and can obtain more throughout the game. If we lose all their lives, the game will be over. But we are provided with unlimited chances to continue. The Famicom version, Tokyo Shirai Sol Brain, was published by a company called Angel, a now defunct subsidiary of Bandai, which specialized in the publication of licensed titles. You know, like Bandai. The Famicom version follows the same storyline as the Sol Brain TV series and features a different opening sequence from the one in Shatterhand, as well as a different ending. The graphics for most of the characters and items were changed as well. Most notable level is Area C, a carnival level in Sol Brain, which was changed from an entirely different submarine level in Shatterhand. This is a great game. Plain and simple. Natsume made really good stuff. So does Jailco. Natsume still makes really good stuff. I don't think Jailco exists anymore. Could be wrong. Controls are tight. Graphics are great. Music's good. It's hard, but not impossible. What more do you want other than better box art?